Slide this a little closer. Just really proud of the team. You know, we talked about it the week before SEC plays. We talked about the importance of when you get a chance to win a game, win it. Win that Sunday game, you got a chance to sweep. And we did that, I don't know, 3 times or so this year. And they all count the same. And, you know, once we got to the 4th inning today, you know, we found out that Georgia won, and, you know, we had won the West and the SEC championship. And I think that was about the time that McIntyre was rolling along pretty good. We scored a few runs, took the lead by 2, and we thought we're going to be safe and get him out. I think if we had left him in, he probably could have gone another couple innings, but we just didn't want to chance it. You know, we thought, well, we'll get through this inning with these young guys that want to do it, saying they want the ball, and it didn't go very good, obviously. So we had our opportunities, though. We had runner on first and second, nobody out, top of the order up, and we didn't move anybody around. So that was disappointing. I think we had an inning in the 3rd inning. We had runners at first, second, nobody out. We didn't score. So in the 4-run inning, I was really good to see those 2 out base hits, stolen bases. It was good baseball right there. But just really excited to be SEC champs. So hard to do and share that crown with Florida. We didn't play Florida. So it's kind of mixed emotions right now. Frustrated because we lost the game. Felt like we could have won it. Wasn't that we weren't trying to win it. But I think if we would have known that LSU would have beat Georgia, we definitely would have pitched differently going into that 6th inning. But I guess that's about all I got.
Bob. Hey, Dave. Hunter, obviously, I think that was his shortest stint, fewest pitches, you know, after a short week when he threw his most pitches and his most innings. Just what do you think he probably didn't have it today, maybe a little fatigued, or what you think about Hunter's start?
You know, his stuff wasn't bad. I just think that we weren't planning on pitching him very long today, if possible. Would have been a lot easier. We might not even have pitched him today if we'd have won yesterday. So I would have played a lot of different players today if we'd have won yesterday. But you know, throwing the ball around the plate, wasn't really putting it on. They did a nice job they nickeled and dimed him pretty good. You talk about bloopers and cat balls, and he made good pitches and they just found holes. You're kind of going, wow. He was a little frustrated with it. And he pitched out of a jam or 2. So this will give him an opportunity to rest a little bit.
And then I heard you say on the pregame show, you took x-rays of Bolton's ankle. I guess they were negative, but he has a sprain. What do you think his status might be for Hoover? And I think that's your 5th position player who's missed at least one conference game because of an injury. Just what are your thoughts on that and Bolton moving forward?
Yeah, I mean, as of now, I would say he's definitely not playing on Wednesday, Thursday, maybe not at all. He should be ready in a while, though, in a week or so, but we'll see. You know, he kept it iced off and on today during the game, kept it elevated in the dugout, sitting down up on the bench, and, you know, doing everything they can to accelerate that and get that right.
And how well do you think McIntyre pitched, you know, the weekend as a whole? I think 6 1/3 scoreless, and then that's about his 5th or 6th really good outing in a row.
Yeah, he's been good. I mean, he's really good out of the pen, and you know, he was sharp today. He was sharper on Friday or Thursday, the game 1, but he's still pretty sharp today. And you know, like you said, he had thrown 6+ innings, probably a total of 80 some pitches, I'm thinking. You know, he didn't want to come out, but we just felt like we're good.
Thanks.
Hodge.
Yeah, Dave, with McIntyre, did he show you something today? Like, could this be a role that he has moving forward, pitching twice on a weekend like that?
Yeah, I think so. I don't think he has any problem with it at all. Just he's in good shape right now. He's feeling it. He's got a good feel for that cutter, and he can throw it anytime, and it's moving and diving. And yeah, he's got I think he's got the stamina to do it.
And Wagner had the double off the top of the wall, nearly got out. Just how would you assess his overall first weekend back?
Yeah, it was a tough weekend for him to open back up after being off for a month. He's facing arms that are 95, 96, 97 from the right side and lefties that are moving it around pretty good. So I would say that I think his swing got better every day. And even in pregame, I could see it. I like to stand out in center field behind second base and watch the swings, and his swing looked a lot better today than it looked yesterday in pregame. So he said it's less sore than it was a few days ago. So a few more days of kind of resting it. We won't let him swing too much. I think could really make a jump for us.
Ellis.
Yeah, coach, we saw it with Tiger last year. He's so good in the regular season, then kind of seemed to hit that wall. And then even Smith to an extent before he regained it. With your freshman pitchers, is that a little bit of a concern considering how big of a role Woods played for you?
Yeah, with Wood, I don't think so. I don't really know. I don't know why he would have hit the wall. The last 2 weeks, I think we've only thrown him once, maybe 3 weeks. And he hadn't thrown that much, and today, kind of the same as yesterday, all over the place, not throwing as hard as normal, looked like nerves to me.
And then just big picture with your offense, it seems like, we keep talking about how some guys get it going and then some guys scuffle a little bit. Just big picture, you mentioned Vandy has really good arms. Just how would you evaluate where your team's at offensively and going into the postseason?
I'd say middle of the road right now. It's been better. We put together some good innings, but we got to get some guys going, guys that have been around and they've had, you think about, a couple of weeks back at Mississippi State, the weekend that like Borfin had and Kendall Diggs and those guys. Well, then they kind of tapered off last weekend. We've got to get them all going. Peyton Holt was huge for our offense this weekend. He looked more like a guy that should be hitting in the 3-hole, and that may happen.
Come back around, Bob.
Dave, obviously nobody at the committee called me, but it looks like you guys are pretty good shape for a top 8 seed. I'm not sure what Hoover can do for you, but I'm thinking, maybe you get some more at bats for Josenberg and Wagner, maybe some of these young freshmen who have had good outings but struggle of late. Maybe they can get some things straightened out. What do you see moving forward for Hoover, and kind of what's the plan between now and then? Are you guys going there tonight or tomorrow, and kind of what's the plan there once you get to Hoover?
Yeah, once we get out of here, we're going to stop and eat as a team at a place down the road in Franklin, I think, and then head on into Hoover and let the guys relax a little bit and give them tomorrow off as well. And then we'll get a little workout in a couple days in a row and try to get some things squared away, get some guys healed up a little bit. And yeah, just, as far as the games, we're going to try to win them, but I'm definitely going to mix it up a little bit. We don't know who we're going to pitch yet. We got 2 or 3 hours on the bus to discuss that a little bit.
And like I say, as far as maybe especially Wagner and Josenberg getting some extra ABs against quality SEC pitching and some of these young pitchers getting some other opportunities, how could that benefit you in Hoover?
Well, obviously the offensive side of it, getting those 2 guys going would be big for our offense. And, the young pitchers, a guy that needs to get on the mound is Fouch. We need him. And I feel bad that we didn't throw him today. I know he's had a couple rough outings in a row, but he's got really good stuff. And, we need to get him. We need to get him on the mound and get him going a little bit, and give Bobby an opportunity to pitch some. And, we got to get Wood out there. We got to get him going. We got to have him throwing like he's thrown before for us a lot. So, yeah, I'm going to spread it out as best I can. We're not going to overdo it with anybody. And, we're going to try to win as many as we can, get ready for a regional.
Thanks, Dave.
Hutch.
Yeah, Dave, if Bolton isn't able to play next week, like you said earlier, just how confident are you that Harold Cole can kind of step in there and fill that?
Yeah, he played really good today. I thought he had some good at-bats, and that was a big sack fly he had for us today. And he works hard every day, takes his ground balls, does his work. I'm good with him. It's fine.
And then with McLaughlin, he was kind of the odd man out this weekend. Was he maybe one of those guys you'd like to get in there next week in Hoover?
Yeah, he'll get in there. It might end up being where if somebody's slumping a little bit, we just pull him out of the lineup, put McLaughlin in DH, we put Diggs back in the outfield, take somebody out, whatever we got to do. And, you got to be fair. And so hopefully everybody will just get it going. And you know, we can pick and choose who we play, maybe matchups.
All right, coach. Thanks for the time.
Okay, see you.